I am so proud of this man. Macklemore has been standing on business. I'm really curious if you know of other celebrities who have been really outspoken for Palestine. I know Lauren Haregi has really been active on Twitter talking about it. But I feel like one of the best ways when you're in a position of power, when you're like a famous musician or a celebrity, is to use your platform to release art about the thing that you want to talk about. So, for example, in a speech at one of his concerts, Macklemore talked about how music in its purest form is a form of resistance. He talked about how people would try to silence him, but he knows what he believes, and he's going to stand on the right side of history and against the oppression of people. And then last night, during the Met Gala, this man really smartly released this song called Hind'S Hall. So we all know that Hind'S Hall is a reference to the Columbia student protest, where they named one of the buildings after a 6-year-old little girl who was brutally M-word in Palestine. One of the beautiful things that I've been seeing circulating around Twitter is people talking about how now this is just another way in which this little girl's memory is going to live on forever. So I think it's so wonderful of not only him, but of the student protesters to name the hall and for him to name the song after her, because what happened to her is completely unacceptable. But then when you go watch this song, and I say watch because there's a corresponding music video / lyric video, which has really impressively already generated 38.7 million views in just a day. You see the ways in which celebrities could be talking about this issue, could be actively speaking up, actively using their voice, their power, their literal millions of followers, their intense reach on social media to actively say that they do not support the continued exploitation and killing of Palestinian people. Now, this also comes at the time when the Israeli government is heavily bombing Rafah, which has always been said to be like the place that they were supposed to flee, the place where they would be, safe from this violence. And then apparently, members of the Israeli government are calling families all day, telling them to flee. But where are they supposed to go? This is the last little safe encampment where 610,000 children are. And they're literally bombing it to smithereens, like unjustly. Not that there's ever a just reason to murder people. Like they are unjustly killing all of these people, innocent civilians, men, women, and children. So in the face of this cruelty, artists like Macklemore are using their platform to actively criticize the Biden administration, to actively criticize what the government is doing, and to be completely clear when they talk about how the protesters are on the right side of history and how it is our duty as free citizens to speak up, So go watch this song that he posted, go share it, make sure that people far and wide see it on your own socials, and then make a video yourself about what you think about this situation, because when you're silent on something, it's akin to complicity.